Hello, grade 5. This is the first lesson in quarter 3. Our lesson today, Great Britain. Great Britain. The first point in our lesson, the United Kingdom. What is the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom is one of the world's great power. The United Kingdom is one of the world's great power. Number 2, Great Britain is an island. Great Britain is an island. And where is it? In the Atlantic Ocean and located in the northwestern Europe. So if I ask you, tell me the location of Great Britain, or where is the Great Britain, you can tell me Great Britain is an island and it exists where? In the Atlantic Ocean and located in northwestern Europe. Northwestern Europe. Northwestern Europe. So, where is Great Britain? Great Britain is in the Atlantic Ocean. Great Britain is in the Atlantic Ocean and located in northwestern Europe. Northwestern Europe. This is the location of Great Britain. Great Britain separated from the rest of the European continent. By what? By the English Channel and the North Sea. English Channel like what in Egypt? Like the Suez Canal or Suez Channel. Okay, so the United Kingdom separated from the rest of the European continent by what? I can ask you this question. So you can answer the United Kingdom separated from the rest of the European continent by the English Channel and the North Sea. English Channel and North Sea. English Channel and North Sea. Okay? Number 4. United Kingdom is the largest of the British Isles. The United Kingdom is the largest of the British Isles, and the word isles, islands. Isles mean islands. Isles, islands. Isles, islands. Okay, so United Kingdom is the largest one of the British Isles, the largest island of the British Isles, and the 9th largest island in the whole world. The United Kingdom is the largest island of the British Isles, or of the British Islands, and the 9th largest island in the world. Which one is the second largest of the British Isles? Ireland. Ireland is the second largest of the British Isles. So if I ask you, which one is the largest island of the British Isles? You can say Ireland or United Kingdom? United Kingdom. Excellent. Which one is the second largest island of the British Isles? You can tell me Ireland. Ireland. So United Kingdom is the largest one and Ireland is the second largest one. Okay? Let's move to another point in our lesson. The history of the United Kingdom. What about the history of the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom built one of the world's biggest empires and controlled many countries around the world. And if I ask you, what's meant by empire? And give me example about the empire. Empire means a group of countries with a single authority or with a single king. So empire, a group of countries, and they have the same king or the same authority. And if I ask you, give me examples about the empires, you can tell me Roman Empire. Okay, the United Kingdom built one of the world's biggest empires and controlled many countries around the world. Controlled many countries means that it took a lot of countries around the world. It also played a major role in the world wars. The United Kingdom played a major role, very important role in the world wars. The United Kingdom was one of the European Union members. And if I ask you what's meant by European Union, European Union means a group of countries collected or joined together and made European Union to protect their countries and to help each other. So, European Union is a group of countries joined together to and made what? And made European Union. And the United Kingdom was one of the European Union members. But in 2016, people voted to leave the Union. It's very important this date. I can ask you, the United Kingdom was one of the European Union members. But people voted to leave the Union. In 2016, people voted to leave the Union. People revolted to leave the Union. When in 2016. So people voted to leave the Union of the European Union when in 2016. 20 and 16, okay? The United Kingdom is a political collection of 4 countries. United Kingdom is a political collection of 4 countries. What are these countries? These countries are England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So if I ask you what are the 4 countries of the United Kingdom, you can tell me England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland. These are the 4 countries of the United Kingdom. The Romans attacked the United Kingdom. And making it part of the Roman Empire for many years. The Romans attacked the United Kingdom means that they took the United Kingdom and controlled the United Kingdom and made it part of their Roman Empire for many years. Okay? So if I ask you who attacked the United Kingdom and made it part of their empire, you can tell me the Romans. The Romans attacked the United Kingdom. After the fall of the Roman Empire, what happened? After the fall of the Roman Empire, many invaders attacked the United Kingdom. Many invaders, people or soldiers who took the other countries by force or who entered the other countries by using the force. So invaders, people who attacked the other countries by force. Invaders attacked the United Kingdom, including the Vikings, Saxons, and finally Normans. Who are those? After the fall of Roman Empire, what happened? Many invaders attacked the United Kingdom. Many people attacked the United Kingdom. Who were those people? The Vikings. The word Viking related to the Scandinavian, okay? Viking, Scandinavian people, okay? And the word Saxons related to the Germanic people. Germanic people. And Normans is a mixture of French and Scandinavian people. So, who were the invaders that attacked the United Kingdom? The Vikings, the Saxons, and finally Normans, okay? Let's move to King Edward I. Who was King Edward? King Edward was the King of Great Britain. So if I ask you, who was the King of Great Britain? You can tell me King Edward I. And King Edward I conquered means overcome or overcame. Overcame Wales. He took Wales. Wales is a country and appointed his son. He put his son to be the Prince of Wales to make the people happy, to make the Welsh people happy. Who were Welsh? Welsh who live in Wales. So King Edward I was the first king of Great Britain. Okay, and he took Wales and appointed or put his son to be the king or the prince of Wales to make the Welsh people happy. And the two countries, England and Wales, unified. Unified means united, joined together. The two countries, England and Wales, joined or unified. Okay, together. What about the history of Great Britain? Britain started to build its empire. Britain or Great Britain started to build its empire. And this empire was one of the greatest empires in world history. So, Great Britain started to build its empire, and it was one of the greatest empires in the world history. England had a strong navy. Strong navy, navy means a collection of warships. Collection of warships. This is navy, army. Okay, big army, strong army. England had a strong army, a strong navy, collection of warships. And England defeated the Spanish Armada. Spanish Armada was a very large army, very large Spanish army. And its name Armada. So Armada, what is Armada? Armada is a Spanish army. Spanish army or a fleet of warships. Okay, so England defeated the Spanish Armada and was considered to be the greatest navy in the world. England defeated what? I can ask you. England defeated the Spanish Armada. True or false? Yes, England defeated the Spanish Armada and was considered to be the greatest navy in the world. Spanish Armada was considered to be the greatest navy in the world. So, England defeated the greatest navy in the world. Okay, at this time. King James I. King James was the King of England and he also became the King of Scotland. He decided to join the two countries together. What are the two countries? England and Scotland. So King James I was the King of England and he also became the King of Scotland. And he decided to join what? To join two countries together. What are these countries? England and Scotland. The British empires expanded from the India in the far east to the Americas in the west. If I ask you, the British Empire expanded from where to where? The British Empire expanded from India in the far east to the Americas in the west. The British Empire expanded or extended from where? Extended from India. And where is India? In the far east to Americas in the west. Britain became the highest authority after defeating the French in the Napoleonic Wars. Britain became the highest authority after defeating the French in the Napoleonic Wars. And we studied the Napoleonic Wars in the previous lesson. The British controlled Ireland but couldn't control the whole country. Why? British controlled Ireland but couldn't control the whole country because of what? Because of most of the Irish revolted. Most of the Irish revolted. Who were Irish? Irish who live in Ireland or Ireland people. Okay, so British controlled Ireland but couldn't control the whole country. Why? Because of the Ireland or the Irish people revolted, because most of the Irish people revolted. Okay, in 1900, as World War I started, Great Britain started to lose its position or its status and lost most of its colonies. The word colonies are the countries under political control of another country. Colonies mean all the countries that controlled or took it. So, colonies are the countries under political control. And in the World War I, Great Britain started to lose its position. Church, okay, thank you guys. Stop here and we can complete in the second part. Thank you guys and goodbye.